How we manage and harness technology for the good of mankind is the key issue of our time, said by Henry Timms. Greetings, we are Team Epicure. I'm Saksham, and along with me are my teammates Jay, Kavya, and Kunal. Epicure is a solution to the global health problem of photosensitive epilepsy. Following stroke, Alzheimer's, and migraines, epilepsy is the fourth most prevalent neurological condition, and one in every 100 people on the planet has photosensitive epilepsy. PS epilepsy is triggered by flashing lights of either the same or varying frequencies. It is common in young adults, making it a much more severe issue. Epilepsy itself is a serious problem and is characterized by recurrent seizures. However, photosensitive epilepsy in particular makes the situation even worse as it is triggered by the light that surrounds us everywhere in this fast-paced world. More than 1.5 million people suffer from PS epilepsy globally. This problem was initially brought to light by a personal experience of our closest friend who was diagnosed with PS epilepsy. It was common for him to feel discomfort on exposure to lights. However, it was only when he met with a seizure that we truly understood his problem. He informed us that electronic screens, strobe lights, and even natural phenomena like lightning-specific triggers have the potential to trigger his condition. This would also affect his mental health as he would always be stressed and afraid of triggering a seizure. His parents would have to spend thousands of dollars to keep the problem under control, which too proved to be ineffective many times. Empowered by this information, we set out to help our friend and founded Epicure. Epicure is an optical adaptive device that combats photosensitive epilepsy by harnessing advanced data-driven recognition algorithms and holographic projections to mitigate hypersynchronous seizures caused by flashing imagery. Epicure is a giant leap in providing worldwide health equity.
Now talking about the prototype and the design. So we have ensured to keep the design simple and similar to normal glasses to ensure that there is no effect on lifestyle of the patient. The following engineering drawings show the blueprint of the frame, the cameras, the batteries, as well as the circuit boards. So now coming on to the working of the prototype, so to demonstrate the same, we have made a scaled up version of Epicure which has two computers running the algorithms and the code which is connected to an Arduino Uno that is connected to an HSV depth sensor and the camera.
The most crucial and groundbreaking component of our project is the Python algorithm. Our algorithm works in a simple 8-step process, starting with capturing of the video through a micro camera attached to the sides of the frame. Following that will be the computational neural network, the star feature of Epicure. The camera images are sliced into pixelated meshes. Each mesh and its RGB value is stored as a raw data, which then undergoes a regression algorithm developed by us that compares pixels amongst other themselves and search for maximum contrast. The wave frequencies are compared to the user's sensitivity range, and the threat is prevented. You can also see a logic chart and pseudocode of the algorithm, which shows how we alert the customers and prevent seizures from happening.
Our thorough patent search revealed only three existing patents related to photosensitive epilepsy, none of which pertain to the concept of Epicure. This confirms the patentability of the product and allows us to swiftly acquire a provisional patent right now and a utility patent after a period of 1 year. The cost breakdown of Epicure is shown divided into fixed and recurring expenses and R&D costs. The first functional prototype will cost $1,200. A primary version gives us a 60.03% profit margin. The commercial version will also result in a 60.06% profit margin. NGO partnerships and medical affiliations will eliminate marketing costs. Our primary funding sources will come from organizations aligned with the cause of photosensitive epilepsy and private company collaborations. Our future operations will be divided into three distinct phases. The first phase will focus on R&D and funding from organizations and joint development with private medical companies. The initial operational year will focus on capturing and dominating the market using dynamic pricing adjustment and our first mover advantage. In the second phase, from 2026 financial year onwards, the commercial version of Epicure will be released. Versatility, ease of use, and minimal disruption allows us to reach a larger consumer base. Our primary focus remains on serving the photosensitive epilepsy market, with the photophobic population as a secondary user segment.